Hello, everyone. You are tuning in to another episode of the 8-Minute English Podcast on the Learn English Podcast channel. I am Nathan, your host, and I am thrilled to have you back once again. Have you ever wondered what living abroad is like? Studying in a foreign country can be an eye-opening adventure with new things to learn and discover. In this episode, we are going to hear two international students sharing their personal experiences living in a foreign country. Also, we've got a free PDF packed with vocabulary and helpful tips waiting for you. Make sure you don't miss it. Now, let's tune in. Hey, Mina, how was your morning?
It was pretty good. I woke up earlier than usual, around 6 a.m., and managed to have a quick jog before breakfast. It makes me feel energized for the day.
Wow, that's impressive. I usually wake up around that time too, but the most exercise I get is reaching for the snooze button. Then it's straight to a bowl of cereal and rushing out the door.
That's hilarious.
How's your commute to campus?
My commute to school is usually packed on the subway. But thank God, it's not too noisy. People are all focused on their laptops or newspapers.
Sounds peaceful.
What's yours like?
It depends. Sometimes I take the bus, but if I'm feeling adventurous, I hop on a bike and explore different parts of the city. It's a great way to see new sights and get some exercise. So, how does your day at school go?
School here is so different from back home. The lectures are more interactive, and there's a lot of group work. It's challenging at times, especially with the language barrier, but I'm learning a lot. How about yours?
This morning, we had a debate in my history class, which was intense but super engaging. What do you do in the afternoon?
Afternoons in here are crunch time for assignments and studying. I try to find a quiet corner in the library to focus, but sometimes the social butterfly in me comes out, and I end up talking with people for hours.
Yeah, it's so much fun talking with people here when we are new to the environment. My afternoon is quite hectic, so by the evening, I'm usually exhausted.
How do you unwind at that time?
Well, a lot. Reading books at a local park, people watching and soaking in the atmosphere always feel amazing.
Sounds relaxing. I usually FaceTime with my family back home in the evenings. I'm always homesick, so it's great to catch up and hear their voices, even with the time difference.
I'm always home in time for dinner. My host family makes the most amazing dishes. It's a great way to connect with them and learn about their culture. And you live in the dormitory, don't you? How do you have dinner with your roommates?
We have our own schedules, so we don't eat together much, but we still manage to cook together sometimes. Every time we eat together, we try cooking each other's traditional dishes, but it usually ends up being messy. It's fun though, and we always learn something new from each other.
That sounds like fun chaos. So when the day is winding down, how do you reflect on your day?
I write a daily journal. I write down some key things I learned, any challenges I faced, and maybe even a funny story or two. It helps me process everything.
That's a great idea. I might start doing that too. What's your bedtime ritual like?
Well, after studying, I try to unwind a bit. Maybe read a chapter of my book, do some light stretches again, and then hit the hay around 11 p.m. It's important to get a good sleep to feel energized for the next day.
For me, I plan my schedule for the next day classes, assignments, study sessions. It helps me feel organized and ready to tackle whatever comes my way.
Planning is key.
Let's talk about some important vocabulary related to living and studying abroad. The first one is commute. It's the regular journey between work and home. Many students use public transportation for their commute. Adventurous is the next word. Adventurous means liking to try new and exciting things. An adventurous person is someone who enjoys going to new places, trying new activities, and taking risks. For example, If you like hiking in the mountains or trying new foods, you are adventurous. Next is language barrier. It's the struggle between people who don't speak the same language. People who are new to the foreign country they move to often experience language barrier. Now, let's look at homesick. When you are homesick, you miss your home and family when you are away. Mina lives far away from her home, so she is often homesick. Finally, daily journal. It's a type of diary where you write down your thoughts and experiences each day. Mina writes a daily journal to help herself remember important things of the day. Let's delve into questions about our topic. The first question: what motivates students to study abroad? It could be anything from experiencing a new culture to pursuing a specific academic program or field. It could be a chance for their personal growth and work opportunities. The second question: what can be the challenges students face when studying abroad? They could encounter language barriers, culture shock, or simply have trouble getting used to a new lifestyle. Please share your opinions in the comments below. Before we finish today's episode, let's look at some benefits of studying abroad. First, let's talk about the academic experience. Studying abroad gives you exciting academic opportunities. You can explore new subjects, join unique courses not available at home, and practice a foreign language. Next, living and studying in a foreign country can expand your cultural awareness. Imagine yourself in a new culture, experiencing traditions, food, and ways of life that open your mind. It's about respecting different cultures and understanding the world better. Finally, let's talk about career advancement. Employers today highly value candidates with international experience. Studying abroad shows you're adaptable, independent, and ready to work in a globalized world. After all, studying abroad isn't just about academics and traveling. It's about personal growth. It pushes you out of your comfort zone and builds confidence. So don't hesitate to study abroad. I'm sure it will be an unforgettable experience. And that's the end of our episode for today. Goodbye, and see you again.